Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Luke Beller. So last night we had some news come out of Green Bay that apparently the Packers have met with the running back from Louisville, Javian Hawkins. So I want to give my thoughts on what he could potentially be like in this Packers offense if we potentially let Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams go. But if you guys are new here, I put out Packers content pretty much every single day. So if you're a Packers fan and you want to see that kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe to that channel down below. So after watching some of this guy's highlights, the biggest thing that stood out to me is just how insanely fast he is. Like some of these runs he breaks away are just crazy. Taking a look at his height, he's 5'9". I think he's like 190 to like 200 pounds around that size. So he's a pretty small running back. And obviously with him being small, he has that insane kind of speed. And the question is, will he be able to get it done at the NFL level? If we take a look back to his time at Louisville, he comes in his redshirt freshman season, rushes for a school record 1,525 yards, averaging 5.8 yards per carry, and he had 9 touchdowns in that 2019 season. Then he comes in 2020, does great again, has 811 yards, didn't play as many games, because of everything that was going on, and he finished with 6.2 yards per carry. So there's no question that this guy got it done when it came to his time at Louisville. The only question is, will this translate to the NFL? So taking a look at some thoughts from the Draft Network to give us a little bit more of a background about this guy and some thoughts from some other, draft experts. It says Javian Hawkins was a dynamic playmaker for Louisville over the last 2 seasons, where he racked up 417 touches from scrimmage for 2,432 yards and 17 touchdowns. He is exceptionally quick, elusive, and has the speed to take the football the distance from anywhere on the field. What he lacks in size, he makes up in big play potential. At the next level, Hawkins doesn't profile as a feature back, but his skill set demands a few chances each week to get involved in the passing game, jet motion, and perimeter runs. The challenge with Hawkins in the NFL is he lacks natural vision, is undersized, and has some ball security issues. Despite his skill set translating well to pass catching duties out of the backfield, he only caught 21 passes in college, so he must prove his ability to be a reliable receiver. Hawkins is a niche player, but his ability to produce big plays and add a speed dynamic gives him a chance at the next level. Ideally, he could increase his value by contributing as a returner, but he didn't receive many chances to do so in college and needs to prove himself in that aspect as well. Ideal role: complementary back that gets touches in space in the passing game, is featured in jet motion, and carries the ball outside the tackles. So it seems that Javian Hawkins could be that change of pace back, the guy who could potentially be used as a gadget player. And to think about the Packers using this guy, let's say Aaron Jones ends up leaving, let's say Jamal Williams ends up leaving. We have A.J. Dillon, who is a powerhouse. He can be that featured running back, but we probably need another guy to come in and maybe receive some of that that receiving action. It did say in that profile he only had 21 passes caught in college. But I don't think there's any question that he could probably do that as well at the NFL level. So imagine having A.J. Dillon in there on majority of the downs, and potentially having Javian Hawkins come in to be that sort of change of pace guy, that guy who could break away a run at any time. I think that could be, a great fit for this Packers offense. And one other thing to take a look at regarding him, so he had 231 pass blocking attempts, and in all those pass blocking attempts, he never allowed 1 sack. So to have a guy that could come in there, maybe get some receiving action, maybe be, that breakaway threat. He also seems to be good when it comes to stopping the rusher. So I think Aaron Rodgers would enjoy that, not getting hit as much. That definitely would be nice. So maybe he comes in, gets drafted by the Packers later in the draft. So taking a look at PFF, they rank him as the 13th best running back, the 202nd running back overall. So this isn't a guy who's going to be targeted, in the first couple rounds, maybe a later round back. So I guess that's some good news. The Packers wouldn't have to spend too much draft capital. And the Packers have met with lots of different players, a couple other running backs as well. So we don't really know what they're thinking about these guys. We don't know what they're picking up from these interviews. But that is all I have to break down for Javian Hawkins. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys drop a like on the video and subscribe if you'd like to see more content. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.